The only good thing about having the flu bug hit that locker room is it took the shine and all the attention away from the Facebook Live controversy for Antonio Brown. I know you're probably sick and tired of talking about it. I'm sure they're sick and tired of talking about it, but I was interested to see that even up until, Wednesday and Thursday, players were still being asked about it and having to answer to it. So how much of a distraction has it been, at least this week during the preparation week?
Well, I'm sure it's going to be a huge distraction if the Steelers lose. But let's face it, you're playing one game for the right to go to the Super Bowl. Those guys in that locker room are not going to let anything like that, affect their preparation. So, was a little bit of a side story that players had to deal with through the media. Yeah, and Antonio Brown got up and spoke about it on Wednesday. So, yeah, it's probably something they didn't want to deal with this week. But listen, Ben Roethlisberger is trying to get to his fourth Super Bowl. There's a bunch of other guys in that locker room who are trying to get to their first or second and win their first. So I can't imagine that Antonio Live going on Facebook will have anything to do with the outcome of this game here in New England.
So we've been talking kind of going back and forth on this game, right? Pittsburgh's the underdog, but they got the killer bees, but they have to face the number one scoring defense in New England. How do you see this offense in Pittsburgh being able to face the Patriots defense and what they've been able to put up?
Yeah, I think just like last week, I think the Steelers will be able to move the ball just like they did against the Chiefs. The Chiefs had not the greatest rush defense, but they're well respected in their scoring defense and very opportunistic with their turnovers. And the Steelers really moved the ball very well. They just bogged down in the red zone. I would expect the same thing this week. I don't think that New England defense is going to be able to shut down the Steelers' offense completely. It's probably going to come down to how the Steelers play in the red zone once again. If they get down there and they settle for field goals once again, that's not going to be enough to beat Tom Brady in New England. They're going to have to score touchdowns, and they're going to have to do much better in the red zone if they want to win this game.
What were the Steelers saying were behind the problems, the issues in Kansas City inside the 20s?
Well, when you get down there, they had so many missed opportunities. I think there were a bunch of things. I think Ben Roethlisberger audibled on the first series when they went right down the field. They had 2nd and 2 at the 5, and he audibled out of a running play. They went to a passing play, 2 straight incompletions, and boom, they're kicking a field goal. That happened again. He audibled when they got down there again after Ryan Shazier's interception down on inside the 5, and audibles to a tip pass at the line of scrimmage, interception. So, do you want Ben Roethlisberger to always, be comfortable and call the game the way he sees fit? Yeah, you do want that because he's a veteran. He's been there. He's a 2-time Super Bowl winner. But the way that running game is going with Le'Veon Bell, I think somebody probably got in his ear this week and said, hey, listen, if we're moving the ball with Le'Veon Bell, let's keep that same, that same kind of mindset when you get in the red zone. Let's see if Bell can produce some touchdowns